Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. How's everything doing? I haven't been on YouTube in about a month or two, so yeah, it's a bit interesting. Anyway, don't worry. First of all, don't worry. Waste of Space is not cancelled; it's still going. But today I'm actually making a game with only 2 colors. Now it's not just this one episode. Don't worry, there'll be multiple over the next few days. I'm taking part in a game jam called the Black and White Game Jam. It's happened from 2 days ago from where I'm recording this, and it's gonna go for 10 days, so it's quite long. But the goal of the jam is to make a game with only 2 colors, and the theme is looping. So I'll go over everything and explain it, but before we start the video, don't forget to subscribe if you like the content, and join the Discord. Links in the description. So the game jam is called the Black and White Game Jam, and it's going from the 2nd of April to the 13th. Now, I know I said 10 days, but because I'm in New Zealand and it started in US, it's at a completely different time. It started at 2 AM in the morning for me. So I think that's in the morning for them. So essentially, I got less time than everyone else, so I essentially got 11 days rather than 12. However, not going to stop me from making an amazing game. So my plan is, so first of all, the theme that I have to stick with is looping. So it's a bit of an interesting theme, but I think I can pull it off. So essentially my plan is, you can see in the background, I'm actually I just recorded myself making the character. I actually did some sketches of the character. I'll put them on screen now, and some other things of the game. I did that at school, actually. So yeah, so I'll put those on screen. Anyway, the idea for the game is that it's essentially you're playing the same level over and over again, which sticks in with the looping theme. But every time you play it, it adds a little bit more to the map. The more you unlock, the more you can play, essentially. So maybe when you go through the first time, you'll be able to go through like 1 or 2 obstacles, and then the second time you go through, there'll be 3 extra challenges that you can do, which will unlock more areas. Kind of like, if you think about it, in a Dark Souls kind of way, but not like difficult. Like, it's not, it'll be like, there'll be difficult parts, but it won't be like fighting. Well, there might be fighting. You'll have a gun, but yeah, it's pretty basic. Is kind of how it's set out and how I'm going about it, because it's actually pretty simple. So if I actually go and click play, I can explain how everything's working. So here we have our character. We're running around. The character's a really basic character movement script. We've got a ladder, works kind of the same way. I'm gonna mute the audio. But we've also got this gun, which is a pretty basic controller. I'm actually gonna show that because that's a good kind of tip. I'll probably make a video on it. Let me just find it. Gun controller. Here we go. So in the script, it's actually just really basic. We're getting the renderer that's for flipping the gun when it goes around the other side. The main thing we're looking at is the gun, the barrel, and that's kind of it. So we're getting the difference between where the mouse position is and the current gun position, and then we're normalizing the difference. So normalizing the vector 3, and then we're finding the rotation which the gun needs to be at to be pointing towards there, and then we're setting the rotation of that gun to be there. And then here is just basic implementation of me like flipping the gun. Why when it's so as you can see, when I put it over, the character actually flips, so then it has the correct orientation. I'll maximize so you can see better. So if over here it should be looking that way, and the barrel should be down, or the drum should be down, and on this way it should be like that. Without it, it would be flipped upside down over this way. And then here we're just shooting a bullet, and then the bullet has a velocity. Next, what I've done is jump down. Now, as you can see, the camera actually locks to the player when it jumps down that shaft. So as you can see up here, it's actually not locked. It's locked to a separate area. But as soon as I jump down, it locks to a character. Now, that's actually done really easily with a level, like a trigger. So got activate camera trigger here, which is just a box collider with a trigger, and I made a script called camera trigger, which all it contains is a target. Now, under the player movement, player controller, down at the very bottom, I have got on trigger enter, and then here I've got all the triggers that I'm gonna be I'm using. One of them's camera trigger, and it's just setting the target of the camera to be something else, and the camera is also just using a really basic script, which is actually on the player script as well. It's just lerping towards the player. Next, what I've done is I've created this first area. This is just using camera triggers to set the position to be there. You got to shoot the buttons, and it opens up this door. So then over here, I've just set up this. I've played this too much already. And then there's ladders up here, which you can go up. And then, so this is like the end room. You go into it, and it teleports you back up there. And then when you come back down, it's actually activated another challenge. So you have to redo all this. Easy. And then you jump down here, and it's got unlocked another challenge. So that's essentially what the entire game's gonna be. It's just going to be a bunch of challenges that you unlock, and I've actually not done much. It doesn't seem like much, but I've done about half a day's of work. So that's a weekend gone, and yeah, it doesn't seem like I've done much. But if you can look between the cracks, you can notice that I've actually got all the kind of base game there ready just to be implemented. I just need to create the level. I'll probably add a few other things like grenades and stuff, but thank you for watching. I know it's been another kind of short video. I kind of like making shorter videos. It's easier on me, and it kind of just shows off what I've been doing over the past few days. I need to get back into some tutorials for you guys. Those will be coming, as like I mentioned, I'll probably do a camera controller tutorial at some point today. But if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. It always helps me out. I actually forgot to make a video for my 100 subscribers. We're now at about 109, 110. So thank you guys so much for all of that. Anyway, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next video, where I show off the next part of my progress on this game jam. Hope it goes well. Have a great one, guys. See ya.